Another one.
Any tips on regaining confidence and motivation back? So, long story short, many layoffs and a rough last year has kind of got me drained. I'm in a much better spot now, but I've recently gotten a QA job offer and I would like to hit the ground running. I have 2 weeks open and I would like to work on my confidence and motivation. I definitely plan on decompressing and I've started reading You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. The job entails a little of automation, so I also plan on catching up with that as well as maybe public speaking skills. Any other pointers out there? Thanks in advance. So, what would I say to that? Right? You need to first and foremost, right? Toughen up, right? You should be happy that you got a job after a rough year, you know? And if you land in a position, where's your confidence and your motivation? Where did it go? Right? Um, you know, to me, the best way that I get more and more confident and that I get more I don't really believe in motivation. Um, but I think motivation is just something that people use to try to get amped up for a particular moment in time, but it doesn't really last long. But let's go with confidence, right? The way that I normally continue to build my confidence, because if you ask the people who work with me, who know me, who play basketball with me, there is never a shot that I didn't think that I couldn't make, right? Every time I shoot, I think it's going in, right? So with that being said, anything that I ever approach, I know that I'm going to complete it. I know that it's going to be done. That's my confidence level, right? It's through the roof, right? Sometimes I don't know how I can get my head through the door over there. Neither here nor there. The point is, right? The reason that I'm able to continuously build my confidence is because I work on projects all the time, working on different projects. If I put my hands on it, I know it's going to turn to gold, right? The people that I'm working with, like the progress that I see that they make on an every single day basis. When I say everyday basis, it's like I could even say on an hourly basis, the progress that I see that they make, right? It's massive. But I know my work ethic and like I said, creating clones, right? I'm creating clones. And I just the way that I work, I push it onto them. And if they don't like it, then they can get replaced with somebody who does, who doesn't care. Right? Because if you come to me, that means that you want to win. And if you want to win, then that's what we're going to do. But if not, then you can go somewhere else. You can go with question number 2 and look for a low stress job where you can kick your feet back and then eventually get cut. And then they bring one of my people to do the job of 3, So you tell me. Now, I would say to build your confidence, just do some projects, see things work on some automation, right? Work on some database stuff. Work on some challenges, right? Check out Chaos Camp. We have tons of challenges up there. If you saw the Sunday show, I was doing the MP3 extraction challenge. Then I finished it up this Sunday. Got pretty far. I didn't even the most I looked for was what tool, like outside of the show, what tool can I use to extract like the audio metadata, right? But I had never like I barely even read the README during the show or before prior to the show. I just saw extract MP3 metadata. I'm like, all right, cool, figure it out. And I went on the show and I started to explore. And the more curious you are, the more you explore, the more your confidence is gonna like. The more things you understand, the more confident you're gonna become because then you can start applying it. Terraform, never touched it before. Well, actually, I touched it very. I added 2 lines to a code at work one time. All right, but never touched it before, and I'm just going through it right now, and I'm loving it. But that's a confidence booster. Whenever you learn something new, that builds your confidence, right? And then teach it to somebody. I have my barbarians. They teach what they're learning to the other barbarians, right? Complex stuff. But that's the purpose. Like I'm building like while I'm building their skill base, their knowledge base, they're like, getting them educated for the fields that they want, whether they're learning Python, whether they're learning Java, whether they're learning QA, whether they're learning data engineering, whatever the case may be. But the confidence that gets built by them going out, presenting it on camera to their other fellow barbarians, that's huge, right? That's huge. They keep their head down, they work, they work, they work. They come to the presentation day and they show what they've been learning. Complex stuff. Complex stuff. Like who understands data engineering? Who understands Java? Who understands Python? Who can take a challenge written by my man Don, right? And for the first time looking at it, go on a live stream in front of everybody who's watching, right? And then just start working, trying to figure it out, getting further and further along. Got pretty. I think to me that was a win because like I got in a pretty good state. My mind was turning. That's how I build my confidence. I do stuff. I mean, some people can find confidence reading about somebody else's life, reading about a book that they wrote. Cool. To me, a book is a resource. That's all it is to me, is a resource. Like some of my favorite books: David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me; Tim Grover, Winning; Jocko, Extreme Ownership. But those books gave me knowledge, not motivation, not confidence, not inspiration, none of that stuff. Confidence comes from me doing, not seeing somebody else do, because that's their confidence. That's not my confidence. When I see my teammates win in competition, that doesn't do anything for my confidence. That's their confidence. I'm happy for them. I'm cheering them on, but that's not my confidence. It's when I get my hand raised. That's my confidence. When I know the work that I've put in for the past 6 months, cutting weight, eating a particular way, training every single day against people, some of them twice my size. So, you tell me? But to me, that's the only way to build confidence. It's not by somebody telling you some nice words, by telling you that you're great or anything like that. The people that I work with, when they do something great, I'll tell them, you're amazing, you're doing good. But I hope that's not making them confident. Because if that is, I got to go talk to them right now. Right? That's not supposed to make them confident. What's supposed to make them confident is them doing the work and being able to present it. You know it when you're able to teach it. Right? So, like I said, do the work. That's the only thing. Do the work. All right?
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.
Enigmatic Joker.